right now. A little cooler than the other days, but come on, this is still nice. The problem is that the dry stretch continues, and it's causing its own problems. Meteorologist Danny Beckstrom here with a first check of the forecast and when we will see some rain. Danny.
Hey, David, we're looking for it. We need it at this point. Our dry streak continues as we're seeing nothing but sunshine in this 7-day. A cold front is on the way, but it looks to bring us wind tomorrow rather than rain. And today we are feeling a touch cooler. 55 right now with sunshine in New York City, so not bad. It's more of a fall feel out there as our highs fall closer to the seasonal average today. That's 5 or 6 degrees cooler than yesterday, but putting us on target for what's normal this time of year. 58 right now in Bridgeport, 58 for Somerville. We're at 55 in Sussex and Morristown, 57 out in Montauk. I was just outside, and it feels crisp and comfortable with a lot of sunshine. Today makes 26 straight dry days in New York City. The last measurable rain was September 29th, and it also means that we're tied for first in terms of October dry streaks. We're still 10 days away from an all-time dry streak. That's 36, but what we could see as far as a record goes in New York City is the first full month without measurable rain. We've just picked up a trace twice in October. The current record for driest month is June of 1949 at just 0.02 of an inch, and we don't really have a rain chance, at least not a solid rain chance on the 7-day. What we do have is wind tomorrow associated with this front that is bringing rain to parts of the Great Lakes states today, but as it tracks closer to us, the rain chance kind of fizzles out, and it really just brings us some cloud cover tomorrow morning and then eventually gusty wind tomorrow afternoon. Today, sunny and seasonable. Tomorrow, gusty wind with morning cloud cover. It'll give us a sunnier afternoon, but the dry conditions persist heading into the weekend, and that means elevated fire danger considering the wind. By Sunday, the colder air filters in behind the front, and our highs fall to the 50s. That's when we'll really be feeling the chill. So knowing that cooler weather is on the way for the weekend, enjoy those 60s today. Looking really beautiful with a whole lot of sunshine. I'll time out the front on the way coming up. David?
Thank you, Danny. See, from that forecast, I'm convinced Mother Nature's a Yankees fan. So nice out there. It has been 15 long years since the Yankee fans got to see their team win the World Series. But tonight, we take the first step changing that.
Yes, we do. The Bombers are back on the big stage, taking on the Dodgers as they try for ring number 28. And it's definitely not the first time that these two teams have met in the Fall Classic. The last time it happened was back in 1981. The history goes all the way back to 1941 when the Los Angeles Dodgers were the Brooklyn Dodgers.
And while the Yankees have won most of the matchups in the past, they know what we do now is really what matters. Eyewitness News reporter Reagan Medji has a preview of Game 1.
Tonight is Game 1 of the World Series in Los Angeles. Excitement is building out in L.A. and also here in the Boogie Down Bronx.
That energy, I want to be a part of it.
It's been 15 years since the Yankees have been in the World Series. Last time was in 2009 against the Philadelphia Phillies. Yanks won. Winning has been a thing for New York Teams recently, and Leslie Johnson is here for it.
I went to the Liberty Parade, Championship Parade, all by myself because I'm super bandwagon and I wanted to appreciate the women and celebrate them.
So on that note, should the Yankees pull off a World Series win, which would be the team's 28th championship, Leslie Johnson of the Bronx knows her plans.
I live up the block, so I can't wait till they win. No matter what time it is, I'm coming down to the train station to celebrate with everyone in front of the stadium.
Although tonight's Game 1 is in LA against the Dodgers, Leslie will be cheering from afar. But come Monday, when the Bombers are here at Yankee Stadium for Game 3, she expects the energy to be palpable.
On a regular day, when I'm cutting through the park, I can hear when they make a run or whatever that's called. So in my mind this year, I'm definitely, if God willing, will win. And then I'm just going to run down there, me and my daughter and probably Zoe, and we'll just be down there celebrating with everyone. The experience and the energy that's in the air is always great.
This won't be the first time these two teams go head-to-head in the World Series. Both teams, the Yankees and the Dodgers, faced each other 43 years ago in 1981. That one didn't turn out great for the Bombers. They lost to the Dodgers in that series 4-2. But Leslie, she isn't focusing on that.
Listen, a New York win is a New York win. If you're from New York, you know.
As for ticket prices, out in LA, if you want some cheap seats, they're running about $954. But here in the Bronx on Monday's Game 3 day, those cheap tickets are $1,429 big ones. In the Boogie Down Bronx, Reagan Medji, Channel 7, Eyewitness News.
And all the sports stuff doesn't end there. The New York Knicks face a familiar foe in tonight's home opener at Madison Square Garden. They are hosting the Indiana Pacers. You might remember Indiana eliminated the Knicks in Game 7 of the Eastern Conference semifinals last season. Tonight, the Knicks are looking to bounce back after a blowout loss to the Celtics. It was ugly in the season opener. Tip-off